where they were teased when it looked like they might win it. Second two in the European Championships in Milan. Twice silver medalists to Grichuk and Platov. They've started already. Can they see it through and win gold here? Anjelika, Krylova and Oleg Ovsiannikov for Russia with Carmen. Sensational. A brilliant dance without a glitch. And maybe their long wait for a gold medal is very nearly over. Krylova, Ovsiannikov, unlikely to be beaten.
Yes, I share your sentiments. It was a fabulous program, skated very, very well indeed, as good as I've seen them perform that routine. Physically very demanding, but there wasn't a point in the program where you felt they looked tired, and they really were into the program.
Well, the last year has been a constant source of frustration. They felt they had the better dances than Grichuk and Pladov. It didn't happen in Milan. It so nearly happened in Nagano. But now, no Grichuk and Pladov. She's gone off to Hollywood. And these two are left with Canadians and French to deal with. They're still to come. But the way they skated, the way the judges were judging through the original and the compulsories, particularly the second compulsory, when they made that mistake on the silver samba, but weren't marked down, you think that they have the gold in the pocket.
Yes, I think the judges have been with them right from the word go. There's no doubt technically they are very, very good indeed. And the presentation and the amount of commitment throughout that free dance program is probably worthy of the gold medal.
5.9s from the Russian judge and from the Belarus, down to 5.7, so there's a little bit of hope for the others there, but that may close the door. A whole run of 5.9s, and that's bad news for Anissina, Peizerat and Bourne and Kraatz. It looks like they're there. They'll have to wait another 20 minutes and it'll be agony. But they are very nearly there, right at the top. Now the Italians.
They're here representing Italy. Let's have a
life's just got better and better for these two. 10th in Edmonton, 9th in Lausanne, 6th in the Olympics, and here in 5th place going into the free. Barbara Fusar-Poli and Maurizio Margaglio. Well, the beauty of the free dance is that you get the full range of dances, unlike the compulsories and the original dance. And it's great to see the contrast in the drama that you saw before with Krylova and Ovsiannikov, and also Punchton and Swallow, which is more relevant really because they're lying in 6th place. These two lying in 5th, and this was light and frothy and fun. I have to say, it didn't appeal to me as much as the Americans, but it's so subjective at this level.
Yeah, I think on the second mark, you're dead right, it is subjective, but on the first mark, it's all about technical merit, and I really, really cannot see how this program can be technically more difficult than the Americans. I can't see it. And I know I'm not alone with this. I've talked to other commentators, other skaters, and the judges always go with these two. They did in the European Championships, they did in the Olympics, and I'll be interested to see what they do here in the United States of America. It was well presented, the program, but technically I was looking for the footwork, I was looking for the difficulty in the lifts all the way through, and comparing it to the Americans, even comparing it to Navka and Morozov, the Lithuanians, I don't think it was as technically demanding.
Well, of the pairs, the couples who've finished above them in the original dance, only one has gone. That's Krylova Ovsiannikov. There are the Americans looking on and wondering whether the same fate's going to befall them here. Punchton and Swallow. Don't think that much of the judges, but it might be in a minute or two.
Yeah.
So they should finish second if they're to stay above the Americans. I'm with you, though. You wouldn't expect it. Well, you would expect it, but you wouldn't want it. 5-7 from the Ukrainian judge, down to 5-2.
That is spot on.
Janet Cohen.
Absolutely spot on. Well done, Janet.
5-5 up to 5-7. They've got it second. 3 judges have them third, but the rest have them second. They've stayed in front of the Americans, and they must be very happy. But they're still performing for the camera. I don't think they know where they are. When we come back, it'll be the French, Anissina and Peizerat.
Every banana wants to be a Chiquita banana. But I only pick the best. Chiquita, naturally.
Back to the World Figure Skating Championships with Café de Colombia.
Here are the French in second place.
Representing France, would you please welcome now?
They've risen like meteors over the last 3 years and now have their best ever chance of gold. It's more Romeo and Juliet, this time from Marina Anissina and Gwendal Peizerat from Lyon. same dance as Winkler and Loos, but a very different performance. Real quality. She's tremendous. But for me, he's the best male dancer since Christopher Dean. And that's what makes them special.
Yeah, he's a rare talent. And together, they're a fantastic team. The chemistry just works so well. It's a brilliant, brilliant program. And for me, I've got to say, it's the best program. I would have that in first place.
I can't pick. It's so subjective for me. I couldn't pick between them. But I wouldn't argue either way, to be honest.
Yeah, I think when you look at the two programs, there's no doubt technically they're both very, very difficult. It is preference. You know, for me, I'm not a great lover of the calm and the drama of that. This I loved. I love the music. I love the outfits. The program was difficult. The lifts, the originality. Just fantastic stuff. And I don't think I've seen them skated as well as this. In the Olympics, they looked very nervous and the strength of the edges wasn't there. But today, they were spot on, 100%. Look at that.
The chemistry between them, it looks so real. And the whole dance looks so natural. Muriel Busha-Zazui, the coach, choreographed by Shanti Rajpal. And terrific choreography too. Congratulations to all. How will it be received? I don't think in their heart of hearts they believe they're going to win. They may believe that they should win, and Chris is along with them. 5-4 from the American judge. 5-6 is up to 5-8, but remember the second mark was very, very high. That's high too, though. 5.9, so it's pretty close. But it was a row of 5.9s, and it's a row of 2s for Anissina and Peizerat, but I'm pretty sure that will secure them the silver medal. Still Bourne and Kraatz to come with their river dance, but I don't think they can overtake those marks. Now the husband and wife from Moscow.
Representing Russia, please welcome now Irina Lobacheva
fourth place.
And Ilia Averbukh.
How real is their chance of a medal? Not very strong, you have to believe, with the Canadians in front of a North American crowd, and the judges seeming to go with them, but they'll give it their absolute best. Jesus Christ Superstar from Irina Lobacheva and Ilia Averbukh. Lobacheva and Averbukh. A routine that for me had lots of very interesting parts, but didn't amount to a whole. Very clever though it was, and lovely to watch.
Yeah, it's a very difficult theme to portray, I think. A dangerous choice of music. They've done it very well. I'm a fan of theirs. I think technically they're tremendous skaters, but I'm comparing the Americans, thinking back to their routine, the difficulty of that, the whole package of the American team. And for me, I would have the Americans in front.
Yes, I would.
There's no doubting the technical ability of these two. It's just whether you look at the program and you think, well, did that work for me?
Amazing story brewing here, of course, because Ilia here split up with his girlfriend, a girl called Marina Anissina, because he wanted to... He split up with Marina Anissina because he wanted to skate with this girl who became his wife, and now Marina Anissina is on the verge of a silver medal with Gwendal Peizerat. But you ask him if he's made the right choice.
For technical merit.
But I don't think they're going to get a medal this time.
5-7, 5-5, 5-6.
5-5 up to 5-7s.
5-6, 5-5, 5-7, and 5-5.
It's going to be very, very close. And remember, we still have the Canadians to go. So it's in all likelihood they're going to be third with those marks. 5-5 from the American judge, up to 5-8. The American has them fourth, but 6-3, they're third. Will they stay there? You'll find out after the... Where will it be after Riverdance? Shae-Lynn Bourne and Victor Kraatz for Canada. Well, the crowd were on their feet for the last minute. And I have to say, I've never seen them dance it better. I questioned earlier in the week about river dance as an ice dance rather than as a tap dance or Irish dance. But it seemed it worked better there than at any stage. The Canadians in ecstasy.
Well, I much preferred it here than I did in Nagano at the Olympics. I thought they skated out of their skins in this World Championships. They've had to wait right to the end of the competition. They must have been bitterly disappointed with the results of the original dance. Well, it's going to go right down to the wire.
They haven't endeared themselves to the judges. They said some things that were pretty near to the bone, really, after Nagano. But since they moved away and have come here, they've blocked all those kind of questions. That's in the past, they said. We're now skating here for a medal. But have the judges forgiven them? There's Natalia Dubova, who changed them. But that really was something. And the crowd's reaction was something else.
Of course, the judges have got to take the crowd away from the equation. Just focus, if they can, on the performance itself.
And they're screaming 6-6.
Well, I know we've talked about the choice of music here, the river dance. I've got to say, when they were interpreting the music, the footwork at the beginning, I thought was fantastic. But then when they weren't doing that, perhaps there were some question marks. They've certainly first by the crowd.
Bronze medalists for the last 2 years, in 96 and 97. Will it be the same? Stephen Cousins, who's Shae-Lynn's boyfriend, will be crossing his fingers. Very good. Only 5-4 from Janet Coton. But look at those marks, 5 7s, 8s and 9s. Excuse me, they could get second. Very close. Almost identical marks to the French for presentation. It's so close. 2 of them have them first, but it's third. A chorus of boos as they know the placing. These two would have been prepared for it. Shae-Lynn, Bourne and Victor Kraatz are third. The French are second. And Krylova and Ovsiannikov have won. Krylova, Ovsiannikov are the gold medalists for the first time, and Russia have won for the